Happy Friday, Ultimate Family. Hope everybody's closing out their week in a beautiful and powerful way. I only have a few minutes between conversations, between calls today, but I wanted to share something that was really fresh in my mind, fresh from yesterday, actually. Yesterday afternoon, I met with my small group experience. So I have my Creating Your Extraordinary Life, which is kind of the entry point for people in my community. And then some of the people who are part of that will go on and work with me on a more intimate basis, like I do with my one-on-one clients. So these are folks who are committed for the full year to really distinguishing and working at the level of being. So a really switched on group of folks. There's 5 extraordinary creators that are part of this group with me, and we meet every 2 weeks, and it's just incredible. But I wanted to share something that came out of that, because we're going around and catching up and you know, what's new and what's happened, what do you want to be acknowledged for, and you know, just kind of checking in. What would you like to work on? And towards the end of the 5, we got to one of the individuals, and he was sort of beating around the bush, right? And in a way, that's how I always know, ooh, there's something good here, because it wasn't really clear what he was even saying. I'm sort of like feeling around, trying to get a sense of it, calibrating. Essentially, what he was saying was this: things are going really great in my professional life. I got a vision, a plan, I'm crushing it. Every day I wake up, boom, 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 boom. Not so much in my personal life, with my family, with my wife, with my kids. And he was very clearly able to articulate a lot of the things in his personal life that he didn't like. A lot of things he was being. I don't like that I do this, and I wish I didn't do that, and I catch myself doing this. And as I poked and prodded, well, what would better look like? What would you want to create there? What I kept getting was more of what he didn't want, what wasn't working. So I says to him, well, tell me about the professional side. Where are you? Where are you trying to get to? What's the plan? What's the vision? He had it. Boom, 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 boom. Very clear, very articulate, very powerful. And every day he wakes up and he takes care of what shows up. He works with what's there. Sometimes there are problems, sometimes opportunity, but everything gets done. He's got a powerful where, and the how sorts itself out every day. On the personal side, he's got all the hows. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to that. Where do you want to be? Ooh, he doesn't have anything. Tell me about the relationship you'd like to have with your wife. Well, not this, not that, not that. I don't know how to get there. That's not a powerful where. Tell me about the kind of father you want to be. Well, I want to stop doing this. That's not a powerful where. I said, this is real simple, my friend. And we'll unpack it. We'll talk about it. But I want you to write something down. Here's what I shared with him. And this is really the context for this whole little live I'm doing. I said, we are infinite creators. We are so powerful that whatever we create in our mind, we will move towards in this world. Period. Whatever we create in our mind, we will move towards it. Whatever we create in our mind, we will move towards it. And every moment of the experience along the way to whatever we've created in our mind will make that up too. Think about that. Write that down and just like meditate with that. Put that under your pillow. Whatever you create in your mind, you will move towards. And everything that happens along the way, every experience you have of what's happening along the way, you'll make that up too. You're making up it in your mind what you're going to get to, where you want to be. What you think is the desired end state, you're making that up. Not like, oh, you're making that up, but you are making that up. You are creating that. And every moment of the experience along the way, you will make that up too. So what does that tell you? We're the creators of our moment-to-moment experience, and we're the creators of ultimately our circumstances, where we get to. If you don't have a powerful concept for what you're moving towards, what are you moving towards? Nothing. You're staying put. If your powerful concept of what you want to move towards is all the things you don't like about what's going on now, what are you moving toward? Also that. We cannot move towards not something. There's no destination called not here. Not here is, well, we'll stay here then. It's how powerful our mind is. It's like a magical GPS. The only difference is it's a GPS that not only will get you where you want to conceive of getting, it will create the experience along the way. Whatever you create in your mind, you will move towards in this thing we call reality. And every moment of your experience of moving towards that, along the way, you will make that up also. So my suggestion, my invitation to this young man was create a vision for your real life, your marriage, your role as a father, etc., that is as powerful and inspiring and vivid and clear as the vision you have for your business. How much time last year did you spend thinking about where you want your business to be, planning it out? What is it going to look like? What's the valuation going to be? What are we building? Oh, hours and hours and hours. How much time last year did you spend working on a created vision for your life, for your marriage, for your role as a father, for your role as a member of your community, for your relationship with God? How much time did you spend creating that? I saw a video from somebody today. Beautiful, heartfelt video. I don't have a declaration. Cool. That's the point I was making to this guy. He doesn't have anything he's declaring about the father he is, the husband he is, the neighbor he is, the son of God he is, any of that. But he's got a powerful declaration for the kind of business he's creating. And it's working. He's moving towards it. And his experience along the way to it is powerful. He can create the experience along the way to what he's created as a destination, if you want to call it a destination. Absent a destination, you're just going to sit there in whatever you got, creating whatever experience you're creating about where you're at. And my personal experience is that feels a lot tougher when I'm moving towards something that is inspiring to me. Everything that shows up along the way, well, I work with it. It's not a problem. It's just, what's on the path to where I want to get to. If I'm trying to get to see the wizard, well, all the stuff on the way, that's just what you got to do to get to see the wizard. That's the whole Wizard of Oz thing. Nobody was bitching and moaning on the way to see the wizard. They dealt with the witch and this and that and the other thing, because they were going home. It only got depressing to Dorothy when she found out, well, that ain't going to take me home. She had no desired place to be. I'm stuck here. And I could go down a rabbit hole about that, but I'm not. So this is a very important message. I'm glad there's one person watching, whoever that is. But this is really important. I'm going to say this a couple more times because I really want you to get it. I want you to write it down. Don't just go, oh yeah, I get that. Oh yeah, I heard that before. Whatever we create in our mind. No, write that shit down, put it on a note card and stare at it a couple times. Who would you need to be to really get and really live this idea? Whatever I create in my mind, I'm moving towards it. You know what that means? That means when you have the thought, well, those people are jerks. They don't know what they're talking about. They're ruining everything. What are you moving towards? You're moving towards that. And you're experiencing that. There is no reality out there. There is no, that's the way the world is. There's up here, projected out into the future, and experienced every step along the way by this. I'm kind of fired up today. It's been a big week, fun week. Anyway, enjoy. Have an amazing weekend. What are you creating in your mind that you're moving towards? And what about your moment-to-moment experience are you also creating? Everything. Have an amazing day.